Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I got another part of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I know it's been a week since I uploaded, I apologize for that, but I still had True Crime to finish, and also the GTA update came out, so I was a bit busy with that. But we're continuing this, we're going to do a full playthrough of the story, don't worry, we're going to do as much of it as I can. I want to do as many side quests as I can, side things, so we're not just going to run through the main story. We'll do as much as we can, you know, playing through this. Anyways, let's continue where we left off. So we are now at, New Providence Island, and we are at the city of Nassau right now. So let's actually continue right now here. This was also a real-life pirate haven, by the way.
So, this is home.
It's not home exactly. But Nassau is the only place in the world where a pirate can live free. And the scoundrels here, they make for good company. They'll be stirring up trouble at the Aviary for sure.
Okay, so let me talk about the Pirate Republic of Nassau, because I actually really find this country really interesting, and I actually really like the history behind this. So the Pirate Republic of Nassau, the pirates never really called it that, they more called it Nassau, that's what they would refer to, but that's what historians called it. So the backstory behind Nassau. Nassau is located on the islands of New Providence. Nassau is not the island itself. New Providence is the island. Nassau is the town, and later it became a city. So the backstory is it was a British colony. And during the War of Spanish Succession, a combined Spanish and French fleet actually attacked and invaded the island. They defeated the small British garrison on it. They went into the town, and they actually burned and looted a lot of the buildings. Then they went to Fort Nassau, which is right there, which is a real fort, and they looted a lot of the fort. And after this, the colonial government had essentially collapsed after the Spanish and the French left. Now, there is no central founder of the island, but Horny Gold is one of the closest examples to one of the early founders of the island. And then the island operated as basically its own autonomous, basically, republic between 1706 to 1718. The reason I say it's the closest thing to an actual anarchist country is because there was no central government on the island. There was no elected leader, there was no king, there was no nobody that ruled over the island. Everybody was their own man and woman, there was no taxes, everybody basically kept all of their money. And if you're wondering, the closest thing that they had to leaders on the island were older pirate leaders like Edward Thatch, you had Charles Vane, Benjamin Hornigold. They were respected people, but they weren't leaders. Every single person was their own man and woman, and pirates would elect their own captains. That's how it worked. So the captains were actually elected by their own crews, and their crews could actually remove the pirate captains. And if there was some kind of dispute, the pirate captains would get together, they would represent their crews, and they would resolve that dispute. If there was crime on the island, if it was something really serious, they would deal with it in street justice, but nobody dared usually start crap on the island, because they knew what the consequences would be. If there was a fight between the same gang, usually that captain would be in charge of dealing with that, and most of the other gangs wouldn't care if they weren't involved. If there was a fight between two different gangs, what would happen is the pirate captains would step in, try to resolve it. Sometimes they might resolve it in like a duel, swords, pistols, or even fist fighting. Didn't always result in somebody's death. But it operated for between 1706 and 1718, and was actually pretty successful. And merchants loved the island. The reason merchants loved the island is because they could come by the island, they could buy really cheap stolen goods that the pirates offered, and they didn't have to pay any taxes on it, and then they could resell it for massive profits. The merchants weren't scared of getting robbed, because they were repeat customers to the pirates. So if merchants actually arrived on the island, they were actually fairly safe. So everybody that was on the island, it was actually fairly safe to arrive there. So where you had failed anarchist countries like the Barcelona Republic, that lasted from 1936 to 1937. This is one of the closest examples to an actual anarchist country that actually successfully operated for 12 years. It did. And the pirates together would get together and defend the island if anything ever happened. If you're wondering what happened to it, in 1718, Rogers, who was a real person, came to the island and he offered pardons to all of the pirates who actually stood down and stopped piracy. Most pirates accepted it, and then what happened was Britain gradually took control of the island. Today, Nassau is actually the capital of the Bahamas. That's what Nassau is like today. But I always found the pirate Republic of Nassau to be so interesting because it's one of the few examples of an anarchist country, and it actually functioned pretty well and actually succeeded for the most part. Street goes to.
I'll be back. You hear me?
Aye. With the same manners, I don't doubt. Now there's a mug we haven't seen in some time. Your friends have started without you.
By God, you're a sight for salty eyes. Come you in and have a drink.
Morning, all.
Ahoy, Kenway. Who's this?
Adewale, the Jackdaw's quartermaster.
Jackdaw. You named your brig after a poxy bird.
Ade, these lads are the better part of our growing confederacy here. Ed Thatch, Ben Hornigold, James Kidd.
You let him carry a pistol, do you?
Peace, Ben. Ade saved my life. And now we're looking to find a crew to fill out the rest of my ship.
Well, there's scores of capable men about. But use caution. A shipload of the King's sailors showed up before night back, causing trouble and knocking about like they own the place.
Right. I'll see who I can muster.
Send any men you find to the Jackdaw. I'll put them to work.
Cheers, Ade.
Did I hear rightly? Edward Kenway captains his own ship now.
This is Anne Bonnet and
Ah,
Mary Read. They
and
were
he
both
needs
real
crew.
pirates.
It might be you can help him with that.
If you need hands, you'll find them all over Nassau. But the Redcoats have been taking whoever they can for the gallows.
Aye. I'll save them from the gallows and offer a place with me.
Well then, there's some in need of saving, right here.
Anne Bonnet was a real-life Irish female pirate, by the way, but I'll talk about her more as we get through the story and what her ultimate fate was.
I've got you! Get your hands off me! They'll string me up! Those heathens told me they sailed for King George. They said it were a queer name for a captain.
Well, I'm a captain looking for some crew. We regroup at the Avery.
Aye. You'll find more men in the town square, if they haven't already been hanged.
Right from the public house, no doubt.
Okay, rescue the pirates. Let's see what we got here.
I was done for till you came along.
Captain Kenway, come fast. The soldiers have kept a man in irons. They mean to hang him.
Okay, let's see what's going on over here.
This pirate bears the blood of many innocents on his hands. His Majesty's honorable representative has decreed the sentence shall be to hang by the neck until dead.
What in the name of Christ?
Now we dance.
Yeah, that...
There's more of them.
Trying to do something like that on Nassau, like they are literally asking for trouble.
To cut you. You think you can get away? You there! Clear out!
I don't think so, mate.
You don't move.
That should fill the jackdaw. A couple of dullards, but Addy will sharpen them.
Oh, there's another synchronization viewpoint up here. Okay, let's check that out.
Let me take your mind
I
off
still
of
gotta
it.
get used to the combat in this game because it's so much different than the original Black Flag.
There's them that say Nassau weren't the first free republic. There was another, near Ile de Saint Laurent some years back.
How was that one different?
Well, they served no masters, saved those who would be barriers against the rich and powerful, and guarded the people's rights and liberties.
No different from here then.
Aye, except cleaner and richer. Coins spilled from men's pockets as they walked, they say.
Okay.
There he is. You did good, Edward. Your jackdaw is fully crewed, and the British have learned how we do things in Nassau.
We could have slipped the noose round their necks and given everyone a show. Ha! That bottle. Are you saving a trophy for yourself, Anne?
Aye, away with you. We're saving it for a real celebration.
Now you'll want to sail somewhere rich with plunder.
Have you heard of a place called the Observatory?
Aye. It's an old legend, like El Dorado or the Fountain of Youth.
What have you heard?
It's meant to be a temple or a tomb, hiding a treasure of some kind.
That's it. You see here.
Oh, rot. It's fairy stories you prefer to gold, is it?
It's worth more than gold, Thatch. 10,000 times above what we could pull off any Spanish ship.
Robbing the king to pay his porpoise is how we earn our keep here, lad. That ain't a fortune. It's a fantasy.
I've seen drunken sailors with more manners than you lot.
Okay,
I'll do anything to please my man.
what do we got over here?
What stirs you besides the grog in your belly?
Freedom! What is freedom? Truly? I took freedom to be the liberty to act as one pleased. But when you live to be as old as me, you'll realize that there are more important things. To live only for oneself and no other. It's not true freedom, but a cage with unseen bars.
If freedom means choosing what to make of one's life, then surely the choice should be to live as one pleases. If I am in a cage, then let it be one made of gold.
Thank you, lad, for listening to an old sea dog blabber. Here, I got no use for it no more.
Morning, Kenway.
Not a bad-looking tinderbox you got there.
You sound a bit green, Hornigold. Is it envy? Because mine's bigger than yours.
No, I reckon it's this Jamaican funk. I prefer the Spanish stuff. So, you've got yourself a fancy brig now. Fine. Well, I'm gonna teach you how to sail her right. And how to take a prize the proper way. Thatch, we'll catch you up at the old fishing village.
Aye.
Give me more.
Where's your helmsman, Kenway?
I take pride in piloting my own ships, Ben. Keeps me alert.
Let's make some headway, shall we?
I've no need for schooling. How many prizes did we take together as privateers?
There's a chasm of difference between joining a raid and captaining. We're looking out for merchants, boys! Them that's fat with cargo! Find us a schooner with that spyglass, Kenway. You'll get yourself a glimpse of what sort of cargo they're shipping and a general idea of their toughness.
There's a prize worth taking.
Good! Take us in close. After you subdue a prize, project authority and demand respect that you would never give yourself. This weaves a spell over soft minds. For your victims must always have in the back of their minds the uneasy idea that you could snap at any moment and unseam them from prick to sternum.
Okay, so here we're gonna learn the other options, because the other one was just to scuttle the ship.
Fire what cannons you will, and land a few strikes if you must. But for God's sake, don't sink her. It's no fun fishing cargo out of the sea. Although it can be done. You've stuffed her up nice. Only don't put a hole below her waterline. Ease off those cannons, Kenway. Now, draw up alongside and ready your sharpest blade. They're dropping powder kegs, Kenway. Order your men to fire them with the swivels before they cause you any trouble. Ease in close. We'll ready the grapnels.
Fire! Haul in the stunsails! Fire!
Only time and lumber will heal that damage.
Lay up alongside her.
Blaze! Fire!
Okay, there we go.
Let's get going. Stunsail!
Ease in close. We'll ready the grapnels.
Swim to the wind. Catch some wind, lads.
Shorten sail! Ease off the wind! Loose some sail, we move! Trim as near the wind as you dare!
Lay up alongside her.
Bring in the stunsails!
Bring in the top halyards. Pull.
Bring them in for a steely kiss!
Not one of the swabs that's full of our deck.
Nice, okay.
Que tengo un buen dia, senor. I am Captain Hornigold, and this is my crew. We're sailors like yourselves, but quite unalike in our purpose. For we intend to take all that you own. Yet no harm shall befall any man so long as he remains at ease. Is that clear?
No me mate, señor. Tengo familia. Se lo suplico.
Anyone speak English? English?
Little bit.
Tell your friends we're stealing your goods, and we won't hurt nobody if everyone stays as still as a sandbar. You got that?
Please to repeat.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Lock him in the hold, and take everything that isn't nailed down.
Aye, we'll soak ourselves in rum, courtesy of one Ed Thatch.
One of the big mistakes that people make when they play Black Flag the first time is they engage more powerful ships.
Size and you'll be set for a year. Now let's sell this cargo and fix up your jackdaw with a few more trinkets.
Sod a year. I'm looking for a price that'll set me up for life. I'll be king of the West Indies then.
We came to Nassau to get away from the likes of kings.
Well, I'll be a man of property and promise anyway.
Jesus, let that dream go, lad. Nassau is the place to be, not England.
Do you ever dream of the big score? A ship so full of gold and silver you just split it and sail home.
Sure, but it's only a dream. Every man hopes to find a dozen chests of gold with no owners. They're as rare as an honest king.
As rare as an honest king.
If you don't hanker after gold like the rest of us, Ben, then I wonder, what sort of a pirate does that make you?
Lad, wealth is a means. A force of creation, not an end. Our pirate republic, now that's an end. But if we ever lose her, It'll be on account of pirate captains who can't see past their own inclinations.
It's these pirate captains who keep the empires out and haul the prizes in.
Get them aloft, let's go. Ease the mains off the wind!
Salt Key is quiet and removed. The perfect place for our business with the harbor master.
Let's have quiet a while.
Okay, upgrade the Jackdaw's sails.
Captain overboard!
I'm told you have something for me.
You require my services.
Upgrade ship. These could actually be useful. I've got to get used to it's a heavy shot. Install that. And then Edward's ship is going to end up becoming really overpowered by the end of the game, whereas he's going to be able to defeat Man of Wars.
Well concluded.
The Jackdaw's looking mighty fine now. Not a bad take today. Keep this up and Nassau will be the first city where men and women may live as God made them. Easy and free. All it takes is a few drops of blood, sweat, and a swatch of cloth. We fly no colors out here, but praise the lack of them. So let the black flag signal nothing but your allegiance to man's natural freedoms. This one's yours. Fly it proud.
I will.
Hand over the docket I lent you. If we're to keep our republic afloat, we'll need guns as well as gold.
That means attacking the Navy.
So long as they're flying King Philip's colors will not offend our own monarch.
That is actually true right there. Benjamin Hornigold
As
refused
you've
to
likely
he refused to attack British ships. When he's talking about Philip, he's talking about Spain. But yeah, it is accurate how the pirates oftentimes saw themselves as freed people. And when you really think about it, the Pirate Republic was probably one of the most free places on Earth at this time. It was definitely much more free than a lot of these empires were.
Merchants roving these waters is 70 the number of military ships.
Aye, easy purchase, but in small doses.
Right. So to lure the Navy out of hiding, it's best to cause a bit of mischief.
Catch a few small fish to attract the big ones.
That's right. So plunder and pillage as you see fit, Captain Kenway.
Sail ho! Military class brig on the horizon!
Good eye, man. Are you ready for this, Kenway? She won't go down without an honest fight.
Who's up for taking that brig, lads? Shout aye! Aye! That's a sound I like to hear. Pipe to quarters! All hands to cannons!
Aye!
Let's get going.
Who's remains? Half fails.
Okay, let's see. This is gonna be a much more tougher fight. This is chain shot. This is a real shot. You would want to target sails with this.
Careful around the navy. They're as likely to ram you as fire a broadside.
Let's test those powder barrels against them, shall we?
Aye, good thinking.
Anchorage to repair that damage.
Damn, I missed the shot. Okay.
Refin, all tops!
Reef the foreman. Pull in the topsails.
Got you. Okay. A little bit more tougher, but
Drop anchor.
Up the shrouds, lads! We sail!
let's go do it.
Pull! Reel the lubbers in!
Soon have you fishing my overboard.
Captain's dead.
Your last mistake, mate!
Over the top, lads! Kick him in the hands and give him a taste of British steel.
Repair. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. Is if pirates were to
Shy now. Find another prize and take her.
if pirates were to scuttle a ship, though,
Kenway.
they wouldn't really be using cannons to sink it afterwards. They would just take all the parts off of it and just leave it there, or set it on fire.
Shallow wreck.
Aye, they'll do for now. Can't be relied on for much longer.
Spaniards, cannon. Seize the cutter.
Shanty!
Firing on your mark, sir.
Another ship coming!
Sir, to
Give
pull.
everything she's got! Ease her off!
Listen, you maggots.
Reef the topsails and gallants!
Two up, guys.
Fire!
Blood of the douche. Miss.
Crowd it all on! Douse the gallants and royals! All sail! Fill those sticks! Fire!
has caught your scent. There's a cannon in every gun fort. I'd give her a wide berth if I were you.
Oh, there come the hunters. Oh, crap. Okay. Yeah, the hunter. When they come by, okay.
Reef the gallants!
Say the word to let fly grapples, sir!
Pull them down to hell, lads!
Keep my deck clear! We have a news!
Prepare this, okay.
That was a wonder, by God. How do we fare?
Fine purchase, no mistake. I think it's time to lay low and drive our way back into secret.
Agreed. So, how do we get rid of this notoriety we've stirred up?
Money, my boy. Well-placed bribe to the right government official. See the military off your tail.
Right, let's do that. I'll need to meet these good Samaritans at some point.
Damn! No, missed it, no. And the wind.
Race! Fire! Brace yourself! Fire! 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 Fire!
Damn wind.
Fast as you dare. Ease up. Clew up foremast rig. Fire!
Get our dogs ready to back!
Get the mainsails into the wind.
Anchor ahoy! On your mark, sir.
Fire!
Sometimes you can sink the ships instead of boarding them, and oh crap, there's another one coming in. Sometimes when I'm low on health, I'm just gonna sink and get out of there. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Sometimes it's better to run away than to keep fighting. Okay, I got about half a mile left.
Set her back.
wind.
Fast as you dare.
I'm still being pursued, okay.
Calm her down. Faster now. Set her back.
Wind is swirling the other way.
Give us a song, lads. Ease the mains off the wind.
Ship's moored, Captain.
Let's save some for later.
Yet it is only you, my friend, who can satisfy me.
I can keep the heat up.
Aye.
For a fee.
And what would such business do for me?
Tell me.
Right. Now let me work my magic.
Tell me. What does your heart desire? Companions to scale the heights of pleasure? Gold enough to rule your own empire? Or cannons enough to make even galleons fear?
The gold will do.
Ah, a man after my own heart. He who has the gold can exchange it for any object he desires. I can provide gold and something more. Opportunity. We will talk again, Captain.
Now, will you replace those rotten cannons?
What might you be requiring?
Broadside cannons. Okay. I need more metals for that too. There. Ship's coming along nicely here.
You're a wonder, Kenway. You've a knack for this kind of work.
It ain't work if you love it.
Sarge.
But I ain't doing this forever, lads. Only until I get enough coin to buy some land and influence back home.
Jesus, will you listen to your tripe? Still dreaming on about that strumpet back in England when you could have any better you wanted here and now.
Ah, such lofty goals for you gents. And here I thought I was in the company of scoundrels. A fine purchase today. What's the crew's mood?
All smiles and no teeth. And there's a few talking about meeting with Master Kid to steal from a nearby plantation.
Plantation? That's ambitious.
Profitable too, if we can manage it.
Aye. It's a good idea. So, where is Master Kid?
Andreas Island. We're going after the plantation.
That depends. Is the crew ready?
They are. Any sign of trouble, and they'll know what to do. We've got your back, Captain. Captain, they're too strong!
Trim as near the wind as you dare!
Okay.
Give us a shanty!
Let's see where we're going. Plantation right there, okay. What's this here? Okay. Let's get on over to that plantation
Nasty
then.
storm out there, Captain!
Speed, lads!
Down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys. Row, boys, row, boys, row. Down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys. She's lovely on the foreyard, she's lovely down below.
I hope I don't get a copyright claim for this. That would really suck. What is this? Synchronization. Dark Animus, I don't...
Faster now! Some must go forward and some must go after. 40 fathoms or more below, boys. Row, boys, row, boys, row. There's 40 fathoms or more below, boys. Way high, oh, way high, and up she rises. Row, set her back. Way high, and the block is different size. One more pull.
Trimmer, bring in the stunsails. Give me more sail.
Andreas Island, okay. When I get a chance, I gotta heal this ship also.
Hold down. Let's luff too.
There's a tavern on this island, okay.
Looks like fun. If you're into that kind of thing.
Have you business to contract with me?
I'll repair this ship.
Good day.
Be shop.
Well concluded.
So it's a corrupt officer, okay. Let's see if we can find everything on this island, too. I'm always a completionist, so I'm looking to get stuff done. I got no ammo left, no bullets. See what we got here. Treasure map, huh? Local officer, harbor master, and an underwater chest too.
Looks to be something in that bottle.
What is this? A curious incident at sea. Upon my route to the West Indies, a curious incident aroused in me a revelation. It was a wanton act of violence that I witnessed, one that proved fatal only to its instigator, a pardoned pirate named Savory, who had come aboard to work off his debts as an honest Christian. He had died a devil full of drink after mistaking the reasonable abjurations of his fellow men for insults. He was taken by a self-inflicted pistol shot, sustained as he attempted to load his piece in preparation for the first of 6 duels which he'd arranged as challenges against our group. All of us were sad for his misfortune, but none were sorry that our crew grew quieter in his absence. And yet, at seeing the poor chap wound himself so, and witnessing the blood freely flowing from his body, a notion sprung upon me, like an idea how dormant already within me, yet awaiting a chance to reappear. Also, this is written how they would speak back then. This is, if you're wondering why the words are spelled so weird, this is how they spoke back then. Thence came the phrase I had heard before, springing to my mind. The code in their blood. Suddenly it was sensible to me. The code of life, like a shipbuilder's draughts in miniature, yet responsible for building each and every man and woman on Earth. How was it that such an idea made perfect sense to me? How was it I understood already that, which had no precedent in the most modern philosophies, the code of life in our blood? Imagine, these ideas swirled within me for many weeks upon that voyage, spinning in such maelstrom of thought I could not articulate them. Okay.
This marks something.
That looks like an old Spanish soldier, even from like 100 years earlier than this. 586, 811. Okay. Keys. Okay, and I got 2 bullets. Okay, that's that.
Why, look. It's the bastard son of the late William Kidd. Still a mere boy, and yet 10 times the demon his father was.
Fancy seeing you here, Kenway. Still looking sleek and mean. Did you steal that costume from a dandy in Havana?
No, sir. I found this on a corpse. One that was walking about and talking shite to my face only moments before.
Huh.
So, what's this I hear about a planned raid on a plantation? Not keeping secrets from me, are you?
Not very well. Every day, schooners packed with sugar sail past, coming from plantations nearby. Most times they stop here, sell off a few crates. There's one man visiting today that'd earn you a fine profit. So if you'd like to rob his plantation, I'll point him out.
I would.
Here, take this. It's deadly up close and from afar.
More rope. Easy purchase for any sailor.
This way. Follow that man, and he'll lead you straight to your prize.
Is it a Mr. Beckford that owns this plantation?
That's the man. He owns dozens round these islands, and he's bloody rich.
Just the sort I like to see robbed.
And he knows it. The Beckfords have their own army, courtesy of the Crown.
Good. I'm only after the fattest prizes.
His agent's inspecting the sugar crates. Try not to scare him off.
Also, Mary Reed was a real-life pirate, and yes, she did actually dress up like a man. But she did that. She would do that primarily to hide
kid's gift
that she was a pirate. But the most pirates didn't know that she was actually a woman. They thought that she was a man. In Black Flag, they kind of make it obvious that she's a woman. But eventually, it was discovered, and a lot of pirates actually didn't end up caring. It was actually Anne Bonnet who actually discovered that. Okay. Hang. Okay, here we go.
That's Beckford's
Manning,
man.
to me. We've done with this place.
Aye, sir. What's our course?
We'll return to the plantation and there take stock of our inventory. It was a good harvest this year.
You might not talk so loud, sir. This isn't anything like a friendly port, Ken.
Nonsense, man. I had a delightful conversation with a chap just now. We came to quite an understanding.
As you say, sir.
Sweet mother of God!
No one gets away. We're behind it.
Okay.
Yeah, there now. Shot all.
He could have something useful on him.
I, Thomas Cecil, hereby report that the following is a true manifest of all the goods, wares, and merchandise, the marks, numbers, and contents of each package on board the Endeavor, and the cargo, which cargo was received. Okay, in the trading post of Andreas Island, from whence the craft sailed for the plantation of Cat Island, sugar 110 barrels, molasses 25 barrels, tobacco 15
Beckford's
barrels.
man was
Okay.
headed for Cat Island.
Captain's on deck! Captain, you have the look of a man crafting a bold idea. A look I've seen before.
You mark well, Ade. The manifest tells of the Beckford plantation on Cat Island, and all the cargo kept there. And it gave me the idea that I might take these goods off them and sell the lot for a better price than they'd ever ask.
A man of vision. I like this idea.
The plantation belongs to a Peter Beckford. Do you know of his family? The Beckfords and their sugar empire.
Aye. The Beckfords and the Draxes. I never worked their plantations, but I knew their names from hearing other men curse them.
But you worked a plantation, no?
A modest one, aye. As a striker in the boiling house.
Boiling house? Was it water they boiled? Something else?
Cane juices. It's a hard process making sugar. Dangerous, too. Must be why it fetches such a dear price.
What's it like? Toiling on a plantation day and night?
Well, with the cane sugar cut and harvested, it's run between two metal rollers that crush the juice from the plant. Often it would happen that a man got his arm trapped in a roller. And crushed to the thinness of a creep. In those times, it was an axe that separated the man from his plight. Meaning his arm from his body.
Jesus.
After collecting the juice, it was time to boil away the waters from the sugar. This we did in thatches made of copper. But let me tell you, brother, boiling sugar is near the hottest thing on earth. Just a touch on the skin will stick like bird lime and burn on, leaving a terrible scar. I had friends lose eyes and fingers and arms working the boiling house. And as slaves, believe that we never heard a word of praise, nor an apology of any kind.
That's a sorry fate. I should like to take this plantation and its owners for all they're worth.
Captain, that's Cat Island!
Thank you, Ade. Steady as she goes, lads!
What Adewale is saying here is true, is that a lot of people don't realize how big slavery was in the Caribbean. In the Caribbean, you had, Britain, Spain, Portugal, France, and they had these slave colonies that were on these islands. And on these islands, they essentially worked these people to death. Like, in these hot tropical conditions, didn't give them any water, barely gave them any food. They would die of disease really quickly, and there was nowhere to escape. They purposely set up these plantations on islands so that they could not escape. A lot of people actually died on these islands in the Caribbean. It was extremely brutal.
Who holds festivities on a plantation?
It would be to our advantage.
As much sail as you can! More sail! We need the butt!
The wind, for all she's worth!
Cannons! Royals! Fire!
Hold down!
Grappling hooks away! Let's to the prize!
If they're close, grab them stuff for us!
Forgot about the snipers that are up on the... gonna repair our ship with this.
Get them aloft. Let's go. Loose all sail. Raise your voices.
Bumps.
Sailors, come, come, 'tis here the old men say, goodbye, farewell. Come now, 'tis here the old men say, goodbye, we're homeward bound to Liverpool town. Goodbye, farewell, goodbye, farewell. Where all of them cherries they will come down. And when we get to the Wallasey Gate, goodbye, farewell, goodbye, farewell. Sally and Polly for the last men do wait.
It's a risk to anchor too close. The soldiers roving the plantation would catch us for sure.
Drop here then and sneak ashore. We'll look after the jackdaw. They're sure to be keeping the goods in the warehouse, locked and under close watch.
I'll have to slip past the guards and find the key.
Tread carefully, and we'll see each other soon.
Clew up foremast rig.
Sugar plantations. Okay, let's see here. Lucrative sugar plantations were often centered on a manor house of an attendant building. Their warehouses were filled with valuable goods to be traded or stolen by those unwilling to foot the bill. Yeah, and so a lot of people don't know this. Pirates didn't just raid ships; they also raided towns and plantations on islands. But the plantations, these places deserve to get robbed. Like the people that own these plantations were some of those despicable, evil people.
That'll keep things quiet.
Come out, little pirate.
No! You can't outrun fate!
Try this.
Like
Okay. Not alerted yet.
Mate, look at yourself. You've got grog dripping down your chin. Could you even reach the bell in your state? that for me. Don't mention it, mate.
Enjoy your fun. There'll be more than just headaches tomorrow.
Brandish every cask, bottle, and barrel of alcohol. Everyone is to partake and sing my praises. To ensure that this do go splendidly, I will take charge of the stores and require its key. My father will be most gratified at your swift fulfillment of my commands. Emerson Beckford.
The Beckford brat should have the key. A house full of tipplers loaded to the gunwale. Which one's Beckford?
Many men curse my father, and perhaps they are right. Pinches pennies and whips the workers like dogs. None dare say to his face. Splendid idea.
That empty-eyed sneezer must be Beckford.
Done for, mate! Your fate is sealed! Take my revenge!
It's time I had a look inside that warehouse. It warms my heart to see the guards so loose.
Did you hear? Master Beckford has procured for himself a unicorn horn. You feeble-minded fool. Unicorns are a myth. Look into Master Beckford's bedroom and tell me that what you see is not a lucky unicorn horn. You and your fairy stories.
A good take. Now to slip away.
Loose some sail, we move!
They are aloft on the fore, come on!
Stunsails! Use all the wind you can!
Okay, we've got away from that.
We're on course to interrupt, sir!
Okay, okay, guys, so I think we'll probably wrap it up here. We got a little bit through the story, and we started upgrading our ship. I'll have more on the next part. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this part. If you did, drop a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, guys.